Hi. Hello, my name is Dwayne Nelson. I'm with Philip Hall, Victoria Williams. We're students in EDM 310 at the University of South Alabama. This is Project 15, Smart Board, Part B. We're going to click the project-based lesson plan. Our project-based lesson plan is titled "It's a Bug's Life." The course focuses on science. It's for grade level, third grade. Other courses that it focus on also is the language arts, and also it's a 5-day duration.
Okay, the project idea summary of the issue, challenge, investigation, scenario, or problem is that students will write a journal entry on what they know about insects, what they find interesting, or an encounter with an insect. And this is just basically giving students an opportunity to discuss what they already know about insects and introduce the topic. Students then will be split into groups of 4 and will collect one insect per group. Students will gather information about their insect using iCurio, and each member of the group will draw and label the major parts of their insect with a worksheet that is provided for the for the students from the teacher. Finally, each group will present their insect in a presentation using Google Slides. The driving question of this project is how to classify different insects. And what that means is basically how insects are identified, which is like by their legs and their body parts, which is an abdomen and appendix, and just discussing the different kind of insects.
Okay, in the ACCRS, to be taught and assessed, you should use information gained from illustrations and the words in the text to demonstrate understanding of the text. Conduct short research projects that build knowledge about topics. Recall information from experiences and gather information from print and digital sources. Take brief notes on sources and sort evidence into provide categories. Report on a topic or text, tell a story, or recount an experience with appropriate facts and relevant descriptive details, speaking clearly at an understandable pace.
The next part that we're going to focus on is the 21st century competencies to be taught and performed. The first one is creativity, innovation. Second is collaboration. Third is communication, oral presentation. Fourth is Google presentation. The audience will really is your class, but it also is, you can go into a broader with using the classroom blogger. We'll go to the resources that you need in the class for this project-based lesson plan. You can use iPads, laptops, MacBook per group, access to internet, and also access to a camera.
Let's scroll down to the project calendar.
Okay, day 1, students will write in their journal what they find interesting about insects and an encounter with an insect, what they know about insects, or what they would like to know about insects. And students will complete a worksheet identifying the parts of an insect. Students will be split up into groups of 4. Students then will collect their insects from outside in groups of 4. And this should be around 1 hour.
On day 2, and the students assigned groups that the teacher assigned on the first day. Each group will research their insect using iCurio. Students will gather information about their insect and also gather photographs. And they can also use the cameras that were provided in the class per group to take pictures of their insect that they caught in class on the first day. Each student of every group will draw and label the major parts of their chosen insect.
On day 3, each group will collaboratively begin creating their Google presentation. You should allow about 1 hour for this day to do so.
And in day 4, students will finish their Google presentations in assigned groups, and this should also last 1 hour.
On day 5, each group will present their Google presentations that they worked on all week in front of the class, and the estimated time is 90 minutes. Each group's presentation will be presented on their blog, on the class blog. Let's take a look at the rubric. This is an oral presentation rubric of It's a Bug's Life. This is basically going to be used to grade every group's oral presentation. It starts with using complete sentences, and it's always always speaks in complete sentences, mostly speaks in complete sentences, sometimes speaks in complete sentences, or rarely speaks in complete sentences. And the whole rubric is based like this off of the topics in this column, and then it breaks down to what is poor and what can be excellent to basically total up the points. The second subject is volume. Is the volume loud? Is it heard by all of the audience members through the presentation, or is it not loud, basically? Does the student stay on topic? Do they stay on topic 100% of the time, or do they lose focus throughout their presentation and talk about other things? Collaboration with peers. Do the students work together? Do they collaborate with their peers to present this presentation? Preparedness. Do the students completely look prepared? Do they rehearse this before time? Comprehension. Is the student able to accurately answer the questions that the other students are asking about the topic? Enthusiasm. Is the facial expressions and body language generate a strong interest and enthusiasm about the topic that's being presented? Do they sound interested? Are they presenting it in an interesting way? Content. Do they show full understanding of the topic? Again, evaluates peers. Fills out peer evaluation completely and always gives scores based on the presentation rather than other factors. Person is a close friend. The evaluation peers, this portion goes for when other people are presenting their group presentation. The students will be also evaluating all the groups that are presenting at that time. So if they're not presenting, they should be evaluating the group that is standing up here, because I believe that the most effective way to grade others is for others to assess you as well. So that also gives the students something to do so they don't get bored. So this was our project-based lesson plan. It's a Bug's Life, and we hope you enjoyed it and our time with us, and thanks for listening.